Week 7 of the Belgian Pro League Play-Offs, with the top 3 divided by only a single point and 2 of them meeting in the Brussels derby. Third place Union Saint-Gilloise a point behind Anderlecht and hosting them. Club Brugge with a chance to go top 2 away to outgoing champions Antwerp. Genk in 4th visiting Cercle in 5th. The top 2 meeting in the European playoffs, Mechelen hosting leaders Gent, plus Westerlo Sint-Truiden and Leuven Standard Liège. And if RWDM beats Charleroi, both Kortrijk and Eupen would be relegated before their meeting. Only 1 point dividing the top 3, Anderlecht on top due to their head-to-head record with Club Brugge. Regular season winners Union just a point off the pace, and Genk coming into the weekend still with a slim chance of finishing top, trying to keep that alive away at Cercle. The race for the title is over for these two. It never really began, but the race for Europe is well on, and that says a lot for the two teams who got into the title playoffs on the final night of the regular season. From the Jan Breidel, it's Cercle Brugge against Racing Genk. Genk driving forward, chance, and right El Hadj. How about that for an opener? Only 8 minutes played. He's pulled another rabbit out of the hat. His second goal in the playoffs. Launched long by CK in a more central position. Not it down, Felix Le Maréchal! It's 1-1! Genk only ahead for 2 minutes. It may be more than 2 minutes. Goal! 1-1! And what a fine strike by Felix Le Maréchal! Denki, oh, it's going in! It's Malamina for Calais! And that's his first professional goal! And Cercle lead, having trailed after only 8 minutes. Not anymore, they don't. Denki's on the way in here! It's open up for a third! It's Summers! 3-1 Cercle by half-time. It's their best first half of the season. CK might fall for Denki. Might fall for Minder. Little chip. Dalland! Off the crossbar. Brilliant opening for another goal for Cercle Brugge. June. Here's Le Maréchal. 4. And Kevin Denki becomes Cercle's greatest goal scorer of the 21st century. He is their ultimate 21st century boy. Tolu's in here. A chance for 4-2. It's Tolu. It's off the line. Stopped by Ravitch. Good heavens. Cercle Brugge go within a point of 4th. They've not finished as high as this since 2008. Their big rival for Europe, they have absolutely trounced resoundingly by 4-1, and it could have been so much more. Hello from Will Downing. Royal Antwerp's chances of retaining their crown evaporating through their back-to-back losses against Union Saint-Gilloise, who are firmly back in the hunt now themselves. Coach Mark van Bommel asked a few times about potential interest in him from Feyenoord and AC Milan on Friday, meeting all of those questions with a straight bat. Then, within a couple of hours of that pre-match press conference, news breaking informally that Van Bommel would be departing at the end of the month, with still 1 year left to go in his 3-year contract. The club and the coach are both saying nothing, and that has continued into today. Janssen is absolutely stung, going in for every challenge. Matazo, Ajuke! Good save, Mignolet tested. A good prize for helping them back up. Joined Aston Villa after that for 3 years, and since then back here. Noose is in! Good save, Senna Laments. And Ajuke's found a way round the back, trying to pick out Janssen again. Toby Alderweireld has a pop, deflected! What a stop by Mignolet! Stretched across to reach and to push it out. Anderlecht, and right now this is the perfect result for both. Well, there is a more perfect result, and Ajuke's trying to provide it, and Janssen's in! Good save, Mignolet edge of the area. Ajuke in again, and Ajuke lifting it just wide. De Kuiper, released well by Thiago, and it's in! Big deflection! And against the run of play! 2 minutes into the second half, it just swooped in from Maxime De Kuiper. This could be two! It is two! Andreas Skov Olsen. Club Brugge are on the way, and on the way to the top. But can they stay there with 3 games to go? Michel owns Balak-Wisha. Antwerp are back in the game. Midway through the second half, 2-1. And it starts here again. His first penalty for the club. Breaking forward, chance, challenged by De Kuiper. Had a good look, still open, Mignolet claiming it. Jasper Vergoten says no penalty. Club Brugge go top. 3 games to go. 7 unbeaten in the league under Nicky Hyen. They're 3 ahead of Anderlecht and 4 clear of Union Saint-Gilloise. A Brussels derby with much at stake. It's second against third in the Pro League after Club Brugge took top spot earlier in the afternoon. And with it being the 4th last week of the title run-in, any points dropped at this stage will be painful. From the Joseph Marriott Duden Park, it's Union Saint-Gilloise against Anderlecht. Backheaders open up brilliantly. What a fantastic save by Schmeichel. Fell for Amora. Puertas on the rebound. And that's a corner. Union have the ability to turn things around very quickly, and they're doing it with Amora here. Brilliant surge upfield. Nielsen down the middle, and Amora going all the way through. Schmeichel having to touch over. What a burst. You can never feel too comfortable against this side. Deep delivery, Koki Makeda! And now it's in! Union ahead past the half-hour mark. Schmeichel couldn't gather it. It's Kevin McAllister again. Puertas delivering long. But it is offside, and it goes back to 0-0. Still 0-0 in the game at the bottom between Kortrijk and Eupen. Eupen go down if they lose. Delaney! Out of nothing. He arrived at the far post and was wondering why no one was there to tap it in. Challenge on Puertas there, no penalty, says Bram van Driessen, back by Makeda. Chipped forward by Van Houten. Tech Lab, John Terry Lazar on the edge of the area. Amora let fly, and Schmeichel touching it over. It's half an hour away from a perfect result for Club Brugge. A perfect day for Club Brugge. But they're both pushing each other's buttons here, looking for the breakthrough. Rasmussen and Nielsen. Good save by Schmeichel. Big moment for the Swede. An even bigger Dane between him and the target. Lapuzan. Support from Mohamed Amora, got the shot away, and it flew past the target. And the winners of this one are Club Brugge. They are top at the end of this day with 3 games to go. Union Saint-Gilloise and Anderlecht cancel each other out. St-Truiden is still in the hunt for Europe, but their hopes are the slimmest possible now. The Canaries need to win their final 4 games and hope that Genk lose all of theirs, and only that would give St-Truiden a 1-point margin of victory. They need a lot to go their way. Host Westerlo are bottom of the group and set to finish 12th overall under interim coach Bart Gore. No wins in 10, only 3 points picked up in that time. Control well by Koita. Up for the Ebony Shoe Award. Bertuccini. Ito finds the opening. He's got the range. And St-Truiden have got the lead. Ryotaro Ito. It's another cracking ball forward. Control well. Eric Bokar. Koita can strike from all angles. Ito. Koita again. Red alert for Westerlo, and with good reason. Big deflection, good save by Bolat. Brilliant break forward by Josemar Alcocer, and he got behind it well. Kept in play by Griffin Yao, and he did a good job of doing it too. How can they build from here? Opportunities down the left, definitely. Oh, Jordan Boss has got a beauty! What a fantastic goal! His second in 6 games, his 4th of the season, and Westerlo tied up just past the half-hour mark. Boss all the way, a brilliant strike. And when Jordan Boss took it up, he wasn't satisfied until he found the net. Oh, that's glorious. Westerlo have got a lot coming on. Look at this, they've got 5 streaming forward. Madsen waiting, Piedfort in. Good save, Suzuki. Madsen releasing at the right time, and Piedfort almost having Westerlo in front. Decent first half that, and congratulations to Westerlo's women for winning their league. Westerlo were a top 8 side last season, and trying to work out how they get that back for next season. Long into the area by Zadorchuk. Boss in, and Stassen! Stassen turns it home! 3 goals in 4 games. Westerlo ahead a minute after the restart. Chipped forward by Zadorchuk, a brilliant ball. It's tight though for offside. An assured finish by Stassen. Yao keeping it in, good pullback. Stassen with the touch home. Koita, excellent free kick. Well saved by Sinan Bola. Got behind it very impressively, and a bit of movement too. Madsen against the wall. Rebounding towards Yao. Just wide. Centroden coming back in the counter-attack through Koita, Ito, and Bertuccini's in! Good finish, 2-2. Midway through the second half, Centroden are back level again. Another tight break for Bertuccini when Ito had found him. His second goal since coming from RSC Liège. He'd been playing in the third flight last season. What a step up. Good goal, it counts, it's 2-2. Madsen with the corner kick. And Ravel Tchigier just over the top. Decent header at the near post. Centroden corner in the 93rd minute. Whipped in. Barnes! Off the crossbar. Brilliant chance. Great tight angled opening. So it ends 2-2, and that's not enough for either side. Westerlo stay bottom of the group, and Centroden can no longer finish top. It's looking good for Gent now. The Canaries felt surely this must have been their fate. They've dropped too many points in recent weeks. They've had an excellent season nonetheless. Westerlo their 4th point in 11 games. Westerlo 2, Centroden 2. The key game in the European playoffs. Van Ijzenbrug's Gent 6 points clear at the top. Second place Mechelen need to avoid defeat to keep it alive, but having won 13 of the last 23, for Besnik Hassi's side, it's all about the win. Schoofs getting involved and looking for it again. Heremans. Oh, what a finish! Geoffrey Heremans. They came so close to qualifying for the title playoffs. And it's through quality play like that, and a quality footballer in the form of Geoffrey Heremans. His 6th goal of the season. A decent cross, and what a finish when it fell to him. Kerim Rabti with the pullback. Scope starting it off, and Heremans finishing it. Gent looking for a quick response. Tissadali losing out. Hong winning back though. Lovely measure one forward. Tissadali getting into the area. Good chance this. Matías Fernández-Pardo. He's done it again. A brilliant goal-scoring run for the 19-year-old. 5 goals in 8 games. And Gent are level. Hong holding it up, winning it twice, getting Tissadali away. A nice chip over the top. And Fernández-Pardo well placed to turn it in. They've lost so many big names in the last transfer window, but Fernández-Pardo, one of those who stepped up. Almost fell very invitingly in the middle for Schoofs. Here's Geoffrey Heremans again. Cross was decent. Islam Slimani, he's got it in! 2 on Mechelen, past the half-hour mark. His 3rd goal since coming back from Brazil. And that was a good finish. Free kick deep by Hong. Tolan under pressure, and tapped in by Stefan Mitrovic. He's got another one. his second of the season after so many years away. Return from Getafe midway through the campaign, and Mitrovic turns home. Lovely free kick by Hong. Toland didn't dominate. 2-2. Tissadali on the way. Gent are in front. An astonishing turnaround. 3 minutes into stoppage time. Gent have now hit 20 in the European playoffs. And for Tissadali, it's 21 for the season, 15 in the league. They were behind 7 minutes ago, not anymore. And Tissadali with a well-taken strike. Wow, how about that, Besnik? Gent ahead at half-time, what a turnaround. Hilseger, welcome back. Henry Hilseger out for 4 months, just back from injury. He gets his first goal in almost exactly a year. And Gent will get the win here. And as a result, that will clinch the Euro playoffs. Fantastic. Schoofs on the turn. Had the chance. Schoofs again. Rupti's header. Off the crossbar. Ruff got a fingertip to it, surely. Almost the 7th goal in the game. Good header. Gent win the European playoffs for a 4th year in a row. They'll face the 4th and 5th places in the title playoffs for a spot in Europe next season. Mechelen 2, Gent 4. The ship sailed for both Oud-Heverlee Leuven and Standard Liège a long time ago in terms of the European playoffs. Leuven, though, have only lost 1 of the last 5 and even beat Gent. Standard have drawn the last 5 in a row and are 11th overall. Leuven honouring their captain Matthew Martens as he plays his 200th game for the club. Leuven's women beaten at the end by Anderlecht yesterday. 2nd in their title race. Leuven pressing well, Sagrado's cross, Moanta! Oh, good save, and somehow it stayed out! Martens! And Apollo with a very good double save. Hayao Kawabe. It's come all the way through. Yeboah pokes it in! Standard Liège ahead! He nipped in ahead of Russo and Chingtian. His 5th goal since coming mid-season from Genoa. Played the first half of the campaign at loan at Montpellier. But that is a nice Kelvin Yeboah finish. Wasn't dealt with properly. Aziz with the free kick. Scrivers with the header. Apollo touching over the top. A solid save. Standard 1-0 up at half-time. Not looking too bad. Maziz. Opportunities from the free kick. Fantastic goal by Yusuf Maziz! And Leuven a level. A minute into the second half. Floated wonderfully over the wall for 1-1. His 8th goal of the season, and that was a real picture. Maziz having got the equaliser. Floating the corner in. It's come all the way to the edge, and Akamoto. Torsteinsen for Nachon and Singy. Went for it! What a tremendous goal! Leuven in front with 17 minutes to go. A real swing on this one from Nachon and Singy. Look at that! A real belter from the man whose goal kept Leuven up. And now they're in front against Standard. Jorendome. He's in! It's 3! Good finish by Jorendome. Insingy breaking away. Torsteinsen to wrap it up. He has done now. Leuven get the victory. Jan Dagger Torsteinsson. And that will count. Leuven rampant at the end. 5 for the season for the Iceland international. And they will finish this weekend and this season with smiles on their faces. Lifted over Apollo for a very, very nice goal. Another win for Oscar Garcia and Leuven. A third in 5 games. 4th in the Euro playoffs means 10th in the table for Leuven. And they're on course for their joint best finish ever, matching last season. As for Standard Liège, where do they go from here? 7 without a win. Surely they can't be waiting for this season to end. But as for Leuven, they'd love everybody to sign on for next season. A bright end to the campaign at Heavily Leuven 3, Standard Liège 1. Charleroi unbeaten in 4, 3 of those wins, and they've already won this relegation playoff series. A win for RWDM would relegate Eupen, who would not be able to overhaul the Brussels side's tally. At best, it's the promotion relegation playoffs for RWDM. Charleroi coming at them. Ashraf Dari. Oh, he's gone for this, and it's in! It's gone straight in from Ashraf Dari. Guillaume Hubert completely perplexed. A second goal in the relegation playoffs for the Moroccan central defender, a third for the season, and it's gone straight through to put Charleroi ahead. Gagnon. Openings for Dragsnes down the left-hand side. Dragsnes, he's gone for it, he's scored it! It's 2 for Charleroi. And RWDM have stood off for both goals, and they have been made to pay. Gagnon getting Dragsnes open on the left. The angle against him, but the post helped. His 3rd goal of the season. And they've given away goals to RWDM on both the right and the left now. Quick throw, but Reina Adelaide getting bogged down. Ode Daba. Gagnon's in now, and it's 3. Charleroi 3-0 up at RWDM. They're on their way to being 5 unbeaten and 4 wins in a row. Gagnon released well by Ode Daba. Reina Adelaide losing out, Daba claiming it. And the Palestine international setting up Gagnon for his 6th of the season. And it's 3-0. Away by Hubert, and RWDM haven't created yet at all. Mansoni. Here's a chance for the pullback. Gay! Camera! Good save by Coffey. It's a lot more like it for Yannick Ferreira, but they've waited a long time to start playing. McDarkay bringing it clear. Now they've got something going here. He's got Carlos Alberto on the overlap. Carlos Alberto on the way in! It stayed out. Coffey got enough of a hand onto it. And it stays 3-0. They've had good chances at the end of this half, but they've already conceded 3. And Reina Adelaide got that fully in the face. And he's gone straight down. And the referee, Kevin Van Damme, has called a halt to this straight away. That is a massive blow from close range. And Jeff Reina Adelaide is being brought off. It's certainly concussion. How competitive will RWDM be next season, whatever division they're in? RWDM pushing to try and get something back in the game. Del Piage! Oh, it's off the crossbar! The man who came on for the stricken Jeff Reina Adelaide. Del Piage, that wasn't very far away at all. Segovia's throw-in. Chance to get the pull back from him too. Biron. Right across goal. Camera, good cross, and in by MATCHDAY. 11 for the season now for Gay. And RWDM have their goal, just past the hour mark. They'll hope it's the start of a good fight back. They kept the pressure up, Gay in the right place to not in. Scrappy at times, but they recovered it through Camera. And it's 3-1 now. But RWDM now are left waiting to see what happens later on in the weekend. Charleroi breaking up, and Benza in the middle. Good opening that was for Silla. Hubert saving it. And it stays at 3-1. And that could have been even more glum news for the home side. Another serious win for Charleroi. 5 unbeaten, 4 wins in a row. And just like a year ago, wondering how they can improve to avoid this in future. Rick DeMille has got them looking upwards. They're not going down anyway. But for RWDM, their fate is not yet secure. They can be overtaken by Kortrijk this weekend. It's a major let-off for both the Carols and Eupen. RWDM 1, Charleroi 3. Survival a lot more possible for one of these two now that RWDM have lost 2 in a row. Eupen need to win their last 2 to stay up. A win for Kortrijk would send Eupen down. Sissako, caught by Lambert. It's play on at the moment for Nathan Verbomen. Pushed forward by Kadri and whacked away. Sissako still down. Real cruncher from Boris Lambert. He's picked up a yellow for the challenge. Lambert doesn't quite agree with that. Well, Nathan Verbomen's going to have a look at this again. Went in on it. And it's going to be a red card. Yellow gone. It's going to be a red, and Lambert is off. Eupen down to 10. Kadri over the free kick for Kortrijk. Silva was up there, and Kortrijk are in front. In the 10th minute of stoppage time, at the end of the first half, João Silva up, a solid header. A really good free kick by Kadri. And João Silva turning it in. Rose above the rest, largely unmarked. And the crowd goes wild. On by Kangwa once more. Kadri! Oh, that's a good try. Gabriel Slanina turning it away. Kangwa on the edge of the area off target. Kortrijk trying to make sure. A win for Kortrijk, and they are out of the bottom 2 with 1 game to play. But it would send Eupen down. Fighting for survival. They've knocked it long. Great burst forward. Here's the chance for Egan Charles Cook. Looking for the leveller. He's gone down. No penalty, says Nathan Verbomen. Well, Charles Cook in the area. Mampasi coming in. Did he get him? Didn't get the ball. This will be watched quite a bit. This could be a massive lifeline for Eupen, who need the victory now. A draw wouldn't be enough. Could they get level with 5 minutes to go? No penalty. No penalty. Kortrijk will stay in front. Eupen had quite a few of their bench red carded at half-time. Paulsen past the post. Time running out on Eupen now. Good burst forward. Massimo Bruno picks it up now. Bruno to win it. Very good save by Slanina to keep it at 1-0. Superb break by Kadri, and Bruno almost clinching it. It's a huge win for Kortrijk. They're safe for another week. A win in the final game against Charleroi would keep them up, but Eupen's 8-year spell in the top flight is over. They picked up only 1 point in this relegation series, and that's not enough. And for those loyal fans on a 500-kilometre round trip, it's the Challenger Pro League next season. They were 1 game away from going top in September, but in May, it's relegation. Kortrijk 1, Eupen 0. Club Brugge with their first win at Antwerp in 4 attempts, made all the more significant by the goalless stalemate between Union and Anderlecht in the Brussels derby. Cercle's big 4-1 win over Genk, improving their European hopes. Gent's 4-2 victory at Mechelen wraps up the Euro playoffs. Westerlo and Sint-Truiden drawing again. Leuven's win over Standard means no wins in 7 for the Rooshes. Charleroi are 5 unbeaten after their victory at RWDM. Good news for Kortrijk, but not for Eupen. For the first time since August 20th, Club Brugge are top of the Pro League with 3 games to go, but would be champions if they win their next 2 against Union and Anderlecht. The Mauves are 2 points down, Union 3. Genk are now only a point ahead of Cercle in what's currently the European playoff spot. Gent have won the Euro playoffs for a 4th year in a row and qualify for the European playoff final against the 4th place finisher from the title playoffs. That becomes the 5th placer if Union beat Antwerp in Thursday's cup final. Mechelen are 9 points down with 9 to play for, but now cannot overtake Gent. Eupen are the first club to be relegated this season, or RWDM fall into the bottom 2 after losing to Kortrijk, who leap into the promotion relegation playoff spot. Charleroi are safe. It can all open up again next weekend. Anderlecht can go top for 48 hours on Saturday. They host Genk, and after Antwerp Cercle on Sunday evening, Monday night brings the clash of the sides currently 1st and 3rd. Club Brugge hosting Union. In the Euro playoffs, Standard Liège hosts Westerlo Friday night before Gent, Leuven and Sint-Truiden Mechelen. In the relegation playoffs, it all ends on Saturday. Kortrijk survive automatic relegation if they beat Charleroi. If not, then RWDM survive, only if they beat already relegated Eupen. As for the promotion push, a large crowd at the Sovereign Stadium with Lommel hosting Zulte after their 1-1 first leg draw in the promotion playoff semi-final. Just the 1 goal deciding the second leg. Lucas Scopes with the winner 13 minutes from time. Lommel winning 1-0 on the night, 2-1 in aggregate. Danes are winning their semi-final first leg 4-0 away at Patro Isden, but made to think a bit by Patro taking the lead 17 minutes into the return leg through Marius Nabusi, who previously helped Bearscott to promotion 4 seasons ago. Potential of an upset quelled and normal service restored with Kenneth Scormans equalising on the day for 1-1. In the aftermath of Anthony Morris's clearance being blocked for a Club Brugge goal the other week, here's a repeat act. Justin Herken's attempted clearance being blocked by Suleimana Anna. Jelle van Janschoot taking the rebound to tie it up with 18 minutes to go. He's never played top division football, and neither have Danes, winning the second leg 2-1, 6-1 on aggregate. So to the promotion playoff final, Lommel hosting Danes in the first leg, with the host breaking the deadlock 9 minutes after the restart. Clivert Aguilar playing across for Zalan Vancha to put Lommel in front, his 13th goal of the season. It's a 300-kilometre round trip from Danes to Lommel, but the trip home made a bit more pleasant for their supporters, with substitute Sven Bracken levelling with quarter of an hour to go. The Dutchman netted 24 over the past 2 seasons for Venlo. This just his second for Danes, but it means it's 1-1 heading into next Sunday's second leg at Danes. Until next time, from Will Downing and the Pro League team, enjoy your football.